One of the things I don't talk about much, which I should, is the shoes that I wear. I think I've worn these like every single day.
You mentioned last time you don't care about shoes that much. Yeah.
Me either.
I need comfort. I need to walk. These are Crocs. You would never know because they're nicely shaped and very little, but these are Crocs and they're very comfortable. And
It's interesting because there's so much else going on that I guess you have to
Tone it down.
Can you talk about what your style says about you?
And I kind of love to confuse people. They walk over to me and they're like, what religion are you? Or where do you come from? What country do you come from? Is this for something? Where are you going? Are you going to a ball? Are you a dancer? And no, none of those things. I'm just living. Because it's Wednesday. They're like, what? Because it's Wednesday? They always look for a reason. And I make a lot of friends in the city looking like this because there's always a question.
Can you talk a little bit about the biggest struggle that you've had that you've turned into a strength?
I was, I think, 15, but I woke up one day to see my father for the first time in years, probably about 3 years, and my hands, which is why you see this trimmer right here, they began to just go numb. It felt like I just slept on them in a weird way all night long. So I went fishing with him, came back. Long story short, they were still tingling all day. It went from my hands to my eyes being swollen to my feet to waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to walk. So I had to go to the hospital again. This is over the course of a semester in high school, and I was in and out of the hospital 2 weeks here, a week here, and then they would send me back home, and that was the biggest hospital mystery ever. They just called it polyneuropathy with autoimmune. And the doctor told me if prednisone does not help this, you have to get chemotherapy. And I didn't understand. I was 16 years old. I've been to art school for 2 years. I'm happy. Why do I have to get chemotherapy if you don't even know I have cancer? But that experience, at the end of it was amazing. There was a lady, Sandra Williamson. She's like my guardian angel. She helped me so much. My parents don't have money. This is $40,000 a year. They can't contribute anything to my education at all. But I have good grades, so I had $36,000 in scholarships. She called the school every year, and I don't know what she said to them, but thank you, Ms. Williamson, so much. And every single year, she helped me to pay for college, and I don't know how. To this day, I don't know what she said to them.
Can you take something off?
That's a great story. Yeah. Can you talk about an insecurity that you've struggled with or have overcome or working to overcome?
I've struggled with the insecurity of my feet, my pigeon toe. I walk with my feet, and I'll show you right now. I would turn my feet all the way around, and everyone would be like, oh my God, what is this? What is she doing? She's a freak. It's something that I was very insecure about because I feel like some people think I'm disabled, but now it's another one of my characters that I embrace. It's just how I walk.
Want to take off your shoes?
Sure. Yep.
Can you talk about a fear?
My fear is fear. I feel like fear is one of the things we let get to us to distract us from our goals. I practice becoming more open and just saying, okay, whatever happens, happens, and the beauty is in the present moment.
Okay, can you talk about a favorite body part?
My eyes. And I have very big eyes from my father. Looking like this on the A train at 4 in the morning after catering for 10 hours, you're kind of weak and you're tired, and then there are curves on the train. There are certain situations where I felt like I could have been threatened, but I would just stop and give the person all of my attention and look them dead in the eye and dismantle whatever they were thinking about saying or doing.
Mm-hmm.
So eyes are very powerful.
Can you take some?
Almost there.
When do you feel the most vulnerable?
Being alone. So I love this constant interaction and influencing and helping and sharing with other people as well. So the most powerful and vulnerable moments is whenever I'm alone, because in those moments I have no choice but to learn something.
Sorry.
Awesome. Whoa. When do you feel the most beautiful?
Every day, all day, all the time. No, really, I do. Stuff like this, is very innate, but to be beautiful, you have to have it inside. So that's where all the beauty really comes from.
Can you respond to the quote, in your body is a good place to be?
I feel like we're born into a world of fear, insecurity. Of course, what's going on there is just totally crazy. So it distracts us from the fact that we are divine beings and fully in control of our destiny. But we have to be in our own body and compare ourselves to ourselves to reach it.
That's exactly it.
Compare ourselves to ourselves.
What?
That's a good way of putting it.
Compare ourselves to ourselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you should be doing,
Yeah.
is comparing yourself to yourself,
Yeah.
not to others. That's the dilemma.
Mm-hmm. Really go ish.
Compare yourself to yourself.
Yes.
I'm gonna tweet that shit.
Only to yourself. You are your only enemy.
Tweet that.
right now.